back and we're better. I'm an 87 overall, and you might be wondering, who is this nigga with the orange hair? I haven't used this build in maybe 2 or 3 months. Remember, I made this build and this is my pure sharpshooter, and I only upgraded the mid-range and the 3-point. Got both of those maxed out, and we used this build on the park. We used this build in one game of Pro-Am, and I haven't used this build since. I haven't grinded him. I've been making my lockdown defender, athletic finisher, shot creating slasher or slashing shot creator, pure playmaker. All those builds are higher than this build. This is my lowest rated build. Have not used this build since, and as you can see, I am an 87 overall. And listen, I started playing this build for the first time. I've never upgraded this build. I finally upgraded this build. Of course, now I'm at 87, as you can see, and man, this guy was banging. First game, literally my first game using this build back in Pro-Am as an 85, and I dropped to like 56 points, man. So you see, 87 overall, driving layup 73, standing layup 76, dunks 40. We're gonna go through this quickly. Open mid is 88, contested mid 91, moving mid 85. You know the 3-point is unreal. Open shot 3 is only a 96 though. Contested shot 3 is a 99. Ball control, speed with balls not great. Passing visions, average. Post hook, pretty much the same as every other build. Rebounding is obviously pretty much the same as every other build. 68 steal. Shot contest is really bad on this build. 58 is terrible. I think the worst out of all my builds. Vertical is also terrible. Lateral quickness is terrible. Speed is near max, but the speed is also terrible. But then again, you're a pure sharpshooter. The slowest build I have by far, and acceleration is 73, and of course the strength is also terrible. So the only really bright spots about this build, if you really go down the line, everything much is average or terrible, is the shooting. And I must say, with the badges, by the way, the badges are easy to get with this build. Catch and shoot's almost gold, and I barely even played. It's almost gold, and I barely played. This is going to be the fastest I've ever gotten the gold badge ever. Corner specialist is also easy, limitless range. Tyler score, of course, is that dumbass badge you got to grind. Deep range Jedi, you also got to grind probably in my career. I have not played a my career game, by the way. But this build, man, I must say, I haven't really used my pure sharpshooter in Pro-Am back in 2K17 because, back in 2K17, you had to have kind of 2 different jump shots for your pure sharpshooter. Maybe one for Park, maybe one for Pro-Am, because sometimes your Pro-Am jump shot doesn't work on Park, and your Park jump shot doesn't really translate to Pro-Am. So all that nonsense happened in 2K17, and I don't know what happened to my sharpshooter in 2K17. But he was never good in Pro-Am. Like, I just don't know. On the Park, he was a beast. But in Pro-Am, any type of Pro-Am, my pure sharpshooter was just awful. Didn't make any sense. But in this game, like I always said, man, you need a pure sharpshooter on your team. And it's a big difference having a pure sharp on your team. Even a stretch 5 or a stretch 4 spreads the floor out a lot more. And man, you can be, listen, once you get your badges, you're gonna be banging. But listen, man, most of the shots I've taken, corner threes at the line, you know what I'm saying, moving shots. You can make a lot of moving shots with this build. But I must say, right, since this 2K18 game has dual archetypes and stuff like this, the pure sharpshooter is really slow, man. I mean, a 73 speed, 74 speed at 6'4", I think I'm about 190 pounds. That is as slow as you can get as a pure sharpshooter. And there are some games where I just cannot get open. You have to use some creativity to get open with this build, man. If people are not, and this is the thing about playing with randoms in Pro-Am, because in Team Pro-Am, you always got people setting screens for you. You're always communicating with your teammates how to get open and stuff like that. In regular Pro-Am walkout, if you're playing with randoms, some of these randoms don't like setting screens for other people. I mean, people, listen, I've noticed a lot lately that when I'm playing as my pure sharpshooter, you notice that people are really selfish in Pro-Am, because when I play my athletic finisher, I set screens for the point guard, I set off-ball screens for other players. Now I'm playing as my pure sharp, And there's literally only one game where this guy was setting great off-ball screens for me. I mean, he was literally setting off-ball screens for me almost every single possession. And I sent that guy a message. I'm like, yo, bro, good screens, bro. Seriously. I mean, when you find someone like that, you gotta send him a message, say, yo, good shit, bro. I mean, my nigga, setting off-ball screens for me, and I had 24 points, shot 8 threes that game. A brother help another brother out, you know what I'm saying? But you play this program and you see people are selfish, man. And it's very, listen, sharpshooter, you've got to use creativity to get open. It's very difficult to get open with this build if you don't know what you're doing, especially if the person that's guarding you is way faster. I mean, I'm a shooting guard, so I get matched up with slashers, shot creators, and those builds are definitely significantly faster than this pure sharpshooter. So people stick onto you like glue. That's why I always wonder when I'm playing Pro-Am, people getting beat by sharpshooters that are not even getting screened. I mean, if you're letting a sharpshooter get open multiple times in a game and there's no screens, I could allow, you know, maybe once or twice you might just bump into somebody or lose your man. But the whole game, if you're getting beat by a pure sharpshooter and you're not getting screened or he's just beating you, I mean, you're just terrible, because there's no way a build like this should be getting open so easily. You're slow, you got literally no strength, and like that's basically all you need to, I mean, everything is based on athleticism. And listen, I played this build long enough to know that it's definitely difficult getting open with this build. But on the bright side, this build can be very useful in a good setting. That's why you see a lot of people running these stretch 5s, stretch 4s in Team Pro-Am, these rebounding stretch 5s. It's cheese, man, because these builds you can just literally camp outside, and that's why the 5-out offense has been so cheese. It's because of these pure sharps, these rebounding sharps. Now you got the playmaking, sharpshooter playmakers. I mean, listen, you can bang with a lot of builds in this game, but the pure sharpshooter itself, if you got a couple of those on your team, you're probably set. So I'm thinking for this combine, I don't know, man, because as a pure sharpshooter, I feel like I've been playing pretty good defense. I've been doing pretty good team stuff, like setting off ball screens for other players, boxing out, and also getting rebounds and assisting, even though I'm a pure sharpshooter. Because listen, the matchmaking in 2K is really, really bad. Most of the time, I don't know why, but they're putting me at point guard when I'm a shooting guard, pure sharpshooter. Doesn't make any sense, man. But overall, man, I mean, I could use this build pretty good. Now, I'm not the best top of the line shooter, but I'll get the job done. And I must say, man, I'm really enjoying this build, man. I've never had so much fun in a while on this game with a build like this. I mean, I was enjoying my athletic finisher, but I've been playing it so many games that just to use this pure sharpshooter is a breath of fresh air. I mean, all I gotta do is wait for myself to get open, and I know I got a 99 mid. I know I got a 99 3. Well, the mid's not 99, but the mid is pretty much high enough so you can make it every time. You got a high 3-pointer. All you gotta do is get open, and you just want to shoot, man. And people are gonna find you open once they see you standing at the 3-point line waiting to shoot. Niggas is gonna find you, man. And I also use this pure sharpshooter in Team Arena Pro-Am, and I must say, it's also fun in there too. Even though he's not maxed out, he's not 90 overall, he doesn't have all the badges yet, not maxed out, it's still a great build. And I still find myself, listen, most of the time in Team Arena Pro-Am, I'm guarding another pure sharp, and I end up leaving them on 0 points. Like, I lock them up in my pure sharp. It's amazing, man. It's so fun. But anyways, man, leave a like for more. We'll definitely have more videos about this pure sharpshooter soon. And of course, I'm out for now. Peace.